And my whole
Sports fans, how y'all doing? It's a beautiful Wednesday night. WTP Sports Dudes. My name is Post Game, and I'm with my homie FanDuel Zaya. You can catch us every Tuesday night, 7:45 p.m. Every Thursday night, 7:45 p.m. Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. You're not doing nothing, rock with us, check us out. We greatly appreciate it. FanDuel Zaya, what's up tonight, homie?
was popping with you. How you feeling?
Man, I'm chilling. I'm chilling, man. We got a good NFL game tonight. We got the Lions and Baltimore Ravens going at it. But before we get to that, I kind of wanted to give my thoughts on the week 3 games of the NFL, kind of go through the slate and get the people my thoughts as well as yours. Can you dig it?
Yeah, we back with another banger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got Zay, you gotta put the first matchup on the screen. I can't do it. There you go. All right, so Thursday night game, actually, we had the Dolphins at the Bills. The Bills win this game 31-21. I think the game was a little closer than what the score indicates. Surprisingly, I thought the Bills were just gonna rotisserie the Dolphins. But all in all, the Bills get the W. Uh I thought Tua played well up into that interception he threw. What's your thoughts on this game, homie?
Yeah, it was a close game. Uh, I thought Josh Allen just showed why he Josh Allen. Uh, what's up, Parlay Paul? How you feeling?
I can't complain. Anybody gonna listen to me?
Oh, it's
How about
facts. But Josh Allen is just a monster, bro. And James Cook, he really ever since I used to didn't like James Cook, but ever since the last playoffs, he showed me last year in the playoffs that he really a difference maker. I don't know why they don't let him touch the rock more than they do. Um, but even on the Miami side, I thought they should have gave Achan the ball a little bit more. I like that little two-headed back system that they was running against the Bills. I thought they had a lot going on the ground. I think they throw the ball too much. I would use them running backs they got more with Achan and Ollie Gordon. That's like a Sonic. Everybody the new thing out here is the Sonic and Knuckles comparison, and I just think that if they get them dudes the rocks and let them eat a little more, man, it'll take pressure off of Tua and Tyreek Hill and Waddle on them boys. And I think that could bring the play action out a little more. But they was getting off for real. Like if you was tapped in, they was really getting off when they got the ball. So I think they need to switch up the offense and probably run the ball a little more. And really, I think that game came down to coaching. Because when you seeing stuff like that and you playing with them X's and O's, man, you got to go with what's working sometimes. Sometimes you got to leave your identity and just go with what's working that day.
For sure, for sure. What up, Parlay Poe? I'm happy you can join us tonight. We talking about the Dolphins and Bills from Thursday. You got any thoughts on that game?
it was a good game actually. Like he said, I like the young guy Achin. He fast too. He's super fast. Uh, they should have. Yeah, let me say this: Dolphins defense played better than I thought they was gonna play. You know what I mean? Like they was getting to Josh, but Josh made plays, man. So I don't know what's wrong with the Dolphins. They need to get the ball into their playmakers more. And them screenplays was working like crazy for them. So, you know what I mean? I hope the Dolphins can get it together, man.
Yeah. It seems like they don't want to go downfield as much as they did at the beginning when Mike McDaniel first got to Miami. I don't know if they're, trying to protect Tua, trying to make him get rid of the ball as soon as possible, real quick. Not too many steps, just 1-2, boom, ball out his hand. That's how the tight end, your tight end now for the Pittsburgh when he was with Miami last season, he ate a lot because they were going quick throw, quick throw, quick throw.
Yeah.
But I thought I gotta say this, fellas, I'm not sure if that's the case or if Tyreek Hill has lost a step or two. I don't know. Achane definitely needs to be fed the ball more. But it's something interesting with the Bills, man. I feel like they really don't need or have a dominant like wide receiver one. If you look at it, Josh Allen has been targeting Dalton Kincaid a lot. They seem to have a good rapport. And James Cook has been very consistent lately. I think people got to start mentioning James Cook when they talk about the best running backs in the NFL.
Yeah. And they gave him the bag.
Oh, yeah. Zay, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How many people we got in here?
It's just us three.
All right, cool. Let's go to the next game, man. Bengals, Vikings. Oh my goodness. I was making fun of Moss in the chat, man. I said his Bengals got shish kebab. I thought I really didn't know how to pick this game because two new quarterbacks, they're both of their starters are out. But I knew the Vikings could cook up something on defense similar to what we saw Sunday. What's y'all thoughts on this game?
Turnovers.
You're right about that. Turnover. He threw 4 interceptions. I told you I put that thing in the chat. He lead the lead in interceptions in 5 quarters. You know what I mean? Jake Browning. It's film on him now. And then my Steelers play the Vikings next week at 9:30 in the morning. I'm kind of scared of that game in Ireland. But Flores should never got out of our building with that defensive coordinator we got, Austin. Flores should never got out of our building. But he had them prepared. O'Donnell had these guys prepared, and they came to play with the second string quarterback, Carson Wentz, who was formerly a starter. So Vikings beat them up like they should have.
Yeah, for sure. What you got, Zay?
Yeah, man, just turnovers, dog. You ain't gonna win the game turning the ball over in the NFL. The Jaguars ain't even a good team to me either. That's what's crazy. It's so much more talent on that Bengals team. Like it should have never. I don't think. I said the Jaguars. I meant the Minnesota Vikings. I think they got more talent on that team than the Vikings for real. Still, even with Joe Burrow out, like you know what I mean. Not to get blown out by 30-something points.
Well, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think the Bengals need to make a move for a quarterback while Joe Burrow is out?
Now, I think they got too much money put too much hemmed up in Burrow, T. Higgins, and Chase to bring in another person. They just gonna have to ride with that. And so when Burrow come back, who you gonna cut? Jake Browning now? You know what I mean? Like it's too much because they would have to trade for somebody, give up right now probably like a 4th or 5th round. You know, they don't really trade players nowadays. So it'd be draft picks. So I think they're just gonna have to toughen it out with Browning.
Man, I would trade for Shador. I've been saying it from the jump. I would go get Shador. Because one thing about Shador is he a gunslinger. he gonna give your Jamar Chases and your T Higgins of the world a chance, bro. I don't care about the mistakes. He gonna give him a chance. And I mean, like, what would the price be for Shador? You say a fourth rounder? They got him in the fifth round. It'd be a fourth rounder.
Probably so.
If you want to sabotage your season, I mean, if you want to save your season, you gonna have to come off of something. Cause really, you wasting these guys, man. You wasting them right now. You wasting their prime.
Y'all think Cleveland would move them to Cincinnati, seeing as though they're in the same conference, same division?
But you also got to think these organizations don't think like that either. You know what I mean? Like Cincinnati don't do stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then for Cleveland, no Shador stock, if his stock is up, Cleveland don't make moves like that. I would have been off one of them young guys. I'm telling you that right now, Dylan or Shador, to get somebody, because Cleveland's still missing the step, but they don't think like that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, let's move on to the next game. What we got? We got the Texans and Jaguars. Jaguars pulled this one off 17-10. Trevor Lawrence went 20 for 40, 222 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Is Trevor Lawrence just not that good, fellas? What is it?
Hey, I've been saying he was cooked chicken. You better ask him. Hey, Post, before you even came to the chat, man, I was letting them know Trevor Lawrence wasn't it. I hate him. I hate is a strong word. I'm sorry, people. He didn't do nothing to me. I dislike him as an NFL quarterback with a passion, bro. Like, he is not it. You got Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter had 1 catch. And then you got Brian Thomas Jr. You know what I mean? Then you got, I want to say, is it ETN in the backfield? It's ETN in the backfield. Bro, he got weapons on weapons. I don't want to hear no excuses about, you know what I mean, what he got going on. And really, like, y'all played the Texans, bro. The Texans ain't. I mean, we seen what the Texans is. They beat up. They a shell of what they was 2 years ago. This is not a good football team they played. So that game could have went either way too. Like, you know what I mean? Trevor Lawrence, you got a 50% completion percentage. That's unacceptable, bro. Like, and just to speak on the organization, period. We got Travis. He played, I think, 80 snaps on Sunday, I want to say. Man, they might have to do something else, because him only getting 1 reception. Why are y'all wasting this kid's energy if y'all not gonna give him the ball? Like, y'all gotta find a way to give him the ball, or just put him on one side of the field. But these is two of the worst teams in the NFL to me, for real. I know the Jaguars just improved to 2-1 and stuff, but I don't think neither one of these teams is going to be in the playoffs.
Well, we try to get Trevor at the beginning of the year before us getting Aaron Rodgers. We was heavy on Trevor, but they ain't want to.
You better be thanking the Lord for that, Paul.
No, they ain't want to come up off of him because they had Travis. But this game was full of mistakes, man. They was throwing interceptions and fumbles too, and they had actually Texans had chance to win this multiple times, but their offense couldn't do nothing. You know, their offense couldn't do nothing at all. And I don't know if that's the same CJ Stroud I'm looking out there, man. He looks sad or something, man. Like he ain't happy or something. But he still got Nico. He got weapons out there, but they're not getting the job done.
CJ Stroud, 25 for 38, 204 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Man, listen, coming out the draft, I wanted my coach to draft CJ Stroud so bad. We didn't get him. The Texans take him before we have a chance to draft him. I don't understand why you don't put an offensive line around a guy like CJ Stroud. With the receivers he have, I know Tank is still out, but you still got Nico. You still got Nico. So I mean, I just don't understand it. Like the defense is solid, I think, in Houston. Not great, but solid. But that offensive line gonna get that kid toe up and messed up before he even hit his prime, I believe. Uh, do y'all think Houston can turn it around?
Man, no, bro. Listen, I like the defense, but think about this. We keep saying here he got Nico, but what else do he got? He don't got an offensive line. I like the new running back they got from. I think he from USC. Woody Marks. Ain't he
Yep.
from? I think he from USC if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
But they got a shell of a Nick Chubb. You know what I mean? Tank Dell was his next best target. You know what I mean? So like he only got one guy out there with him for real, and that offensive line ain't really nothing. I think Woody Marks he more of a third down back to me. He like a little scat
Yeah.
back. He
Yeah.
he not an everyday type of dude for me. So I think they need a running back. I think they need 3 new offensive linemen, and I think they need another receiver because Tank get hurt every year. He's been
For
hurt
sure.
both years since he's been there. Or I
Don't
think
they?
this might be the third year.
Well,
Don't they got
let me.
Chubb?
He's a shell of himself, though. He's
Yeah,
not
Yeah.
the same Chubb.
and Joe
Yeah.
out. Joe hurt. Joe Mixon hurt.
Yep.
Oh, they supposed to be getting him back soon, though, right?
Yeah,
So, I mean, maybe that can help and relieve a little something. But man, I'm telling you, that offense ain't even the same close to what he had as a rookie. It ain't even close.
Yeah. I just want to say this, fellas. I think Trevor Lawrence is running out of excuses. Every year, everybody wanted to make an excuse for him. Oh, this coach. Oh, that coach. Oh, he doesn't have this. Oh, he got injured. He running out of excuses, man. But I will say this about the Jaguars. I think Bashar Tootin, I think he gonna take ETN's job before the season is over. Let's move on to the next game, fellas.
that was a question.
No, that's my daughters. They just
Okay.
saying hi. Oh, yeah. Colts 41, Titans 20. What a game. Jonathan Taylor, 17 carries, 102 yards, 3 touchdowns. Just a monster game, man. I love Jonathan Taylor. I'm happy he a Colt. Surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised the Colts are 3-0, man. I did not expect this, but I'll take it, right? Calvin Ridley, 7 targets, 1 catch, 27 yards. Alec Manor may take over as the #1 receiver in Tennessee. What are y'all thoughts on this game, fellas? And can the Colts possibly be a early Super Bowl contender? I know it's only week 3, but let me know what y'all think.
Y'all jumped out on him, man. It's good when you got a team that start good in the first quarter and start good in the second half in that third quarter. And that's pretty much what I seen y'all do that game. The Titans, they got a long way to go, but the future look bright. They got to just take their lumps and go through it right now. But Cam Ward look like he gonna be the real deal. So as long as Daniel Jones can keep on taking care of that football and that defense can continue to play good defense, y'all gonna be in every game because Jonathan Taylor is a dude. You know what I mean? He's a dude. So the quarterback just can't get a game away, and that's what he's been doing. He's been taking care of the ball. He been moving the chains with his leg. I didn't even know bro was that athletic for real.
Oh
Like,
yeah, he can run. He can
yeah,
run.
I didn't know he was that athletic. So like, I mean, I like what I see. I think this is a 2.0 version job of Sam Darnold that we seen last year with the Vikings. You put that quarterback in the right system, and this is what it looked like.
Sure.
Yeah, they the coach looking like a genius right now. Starting Dan Jones. He
Lane
uh
Stocking.
he man, I like Daniel Jones in that uniform. That's what it is. Different uniform. He probably got his head on right. You know what I mean? not struggling at all. Y'all ain't making him trying to do too much. And JT, like FanDuel said, JT is the dude. JT, he been the dude though, for real, man. Y'all got him from Broncos, right? Or
Who?
y'all drafted?
No, we drafted Taylor.
Okay, y'all drafted Taylor. Okay, so yeah, he been the dude, man. So continue giving that dude the ball. Like we said, Cam gonna be all right, man. He just got to get people, players surrounding him. He gonna be all right.
Yeah, for sure. I think the Colts are primed to win the AFC South, fellas. As long as they just gotta keep Daniel Jones healthy, because we know he's been injury prone. Uh, so the Colts got to keep doing what they doing, man. I really like the improvements we made on defense, man. And like I was telling y'all in the preseason, I think we did a stream. Liatu Latu at defensive end is gonna be a dude. But let's move on to the next game. Raiders 24, Commanders 41. I was a little surprised at this game, fellas, because Jaden Daniels did not play. Marcus Mariota, who I believe was he the first pick that year he came out. Marcus Mariota, I believe he was the first pick that year.
I believe so.
For the Tennessee Titans, and he struggled, but he's got to sit back. He played well yesterday. The Raiders, man, they not even feeding Genty like I thought they would be. I thought Genty would be going crazy at this point of the season, but maybe it's coming. But what was y'all thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I ain't even get to see the highlights on this game, so y'all gonna have to let me sit this one out.
Yeah, I'm surprised by the score too, without, like you said, without Daniels playing, but he ran the same offense with Mariota. I'm talking about the RPO stuff. He ran Kingsbury ran the same offense. He didn't change. You know what I mean? Like, it was a problem with the Raiders defense, man. I don't understand them. They got Crosby and everybody up there, man. Like, that man-to-man stuff that they run and can't tackle. Like, they can't tackle you because they wouldn't tackle none of their players. I'm talking about they breaking long runs. I'm for sure. I think they got a pick six or a long interception. Raiders ain't a good team right now. They need to get some help in there for the old man, Pete Carroll.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, that's why it's good to have a backup quarterback that got the same skill set as your starter, though, because you ain't got to really switch up too much.
Yeah, I got my man John Kipper in the chat. Shaba, if y'all in the building, man, smash the like button for us. It helps us out tremendously. We truly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. You see our channel scrolling across the screen right there. Subscribe, hit that bell so you know when we go live and bring y'all this heat. Let's move on to the next game, fellas. Rams 26, Eagles 33. I thought the Rams were going to win this game. I picked them for the upset. You actually saw some life from Jalen Hurts in the passing game, getting AJ Brown going, Devontae Smith going, but that was only because they were down, man. Like, I think they running the ball a lot, but it's working for them. But this game, they definitely had to pass to get back in the game, block field goal kicks and kick returns. Crazy game, man. What was y'all thoughts?
Yeah, man. Like you said, them 2 block kicks was crazy. And like before that, they stopped them on 4th and 1. That's just championship DNA to me. That's what it came down to. One team looked like they've been in that situation, and the other team just folded under the pressure. So it was a hell of a game, though. Both of them teams is going to be playoff teams. I like what I seen from both of them for real. It just when that crunch time come, it's who can execute. And Philly executed yesterday. That fourth quarter was legendary for real.
Yeah, it was the first time I seen Sean McVay really get content with stuff, man. Like when they had the chance to go up, he was still like running the ball, really wasn't pushing the thing down, pushing the ball downfield, whatever. I don't know if he was he couldn't been scared of their lineman, whatever. But Stafford wasn't pushing that ball downfield. Then a couple plays that Stafford's receivers dropped. You know what I mean? They dropped a couple balls, whatever. So and then Eagles took advantage of it. That two block kicks, that block kick at the end, thought that was money. Dude blocked the kick and scored, picked up the fumble. I was like, that was amazing right there. But Rams gonna be all right though, man. Rams
I
gonna be
believe
all right.
that. I believe that too, man. But I gotta say, man, in the preseason, I picked the Eagles to repeat as NFC East champions, man. And just looking out, man, that team is gonna be hard to beat, man. Because first of all, you got Barkley, you got Hurts. They're gonna kill you on the ground. They're gonna really hurt you rushing the ball. And then if they get down, they got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and the tight end. So this team got so many weapons. Can they repeat as Super Bowl champions? We'll see. But they looking good early on. Let's move on to the next game.
Parlay
What I
killer.
tell you, what I
Y'all
tell
called
y'all,
it.
The
Y'all
parlay
called it.
killer.
Y'all
what I
called
tell
it.
y'all.
Yeah, Zay called it, man. Falcons 0, Panthers 30. And you know what's interesting is that a lot of people, like y'all said, parlay killer. A lot of people picked the Falcons, but I got a couple questions for y'all. One, Kirk Cousins, could he reclaim this job? Two, the Falcons fired their wide receiver coach after this game. And three, the Falcons are moving their offense coordinator from the box to the field. What's your thoughts on these moves?
That's crazy. I didn't even know that. Well, I'm saying how the offensive coordinator, he gonna have to trust somebody upstairs then that can see what they doing down there. But it might be to get more personal with them. You know what I mean? Like they Atlanta go and panic a lot too, man. To switch that young boy out, that killed his confidence too, even though he wasn't playing well. They should let him play the whole game. They wasn't coming back. They had no signs of coming back. Bryce Young
Do,
played a hell of a game. So
facts.
so
But man, shouldn't no team in the NFL should be losing to the Panthers 30-0, bro.
yeah, but
What do you think? Do you think where are you at with that QB battle? Do you think it's Penix? Do you think it's Cousins?
well, they should if they're gonna stick with the young guy, stick with the young guy. If not, Kirk Cousins, he getting the bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He getting the bag. He a starter. So they should have traded him for picks. You know what I
yeah,
mean, or something. He just sitting on the bench rotting. You know what I mean. So if they want to
yeah.
put Cousins back in and let the young boy learn some more, they better do it right now. They got to do it this game.
Man, Jose, you got any thoughts on this?
He ain't here.
Yeah, bro, you losing to the Panthers 30-0 is crazy work.
It's crazy. My parlay killer.
Yeah. Uh, let's go to your Steelers, Poe. You got the Steelers 21, the Patriots 14. What are your thoughts on this game?
Man, ugly game, man. All these turnovers, we only got 21 points though. You know what I mean? Like we got our number one pick, Harmon. He played well, but for them to get that many chances, we up 14-0, man. We up 14-0. They come back. They got a chance to tie it at halftime, and we get the interception. Come back out. Rogers throw the INT. but lucky they fumbled on the goal line. Drake May, man, the way he played, he gonna be all right too. I like the way he played. He gonna be all right, but they're gonna have to do something about dude fumbling. The Patriots, but we got to get rolling. Rodgers indecisive sometime. You know what I mean? We ain't getting the ball to our receivers downfield. Everything is side to side. You know what I mean? I don't like that. Push that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they scare our line for real, because we ain't pushing it. We ain't pushing the ball downfield. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Only in certain, like when we get towards the red zone and stuff like that, we pushing it downfield. But
Yeah.
I know our defense. We don't got no run stopping linebackers, man. These dudes is third down linebackers. They's not big. They can't take on blocks. They getting blocked. And running backs is getting to the second tier every time. And I don't like that.
Yeah, for sure. 4 fumbles by the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
Yikes. Um, just real quick, man. What do you make of the Rodgers experience, man? Do you like what you're seeing? Do you think they should have went in a different direction? Do you think this team will get better as the season goes along?
See, we shouldn't even be talking about Rodgers right now because Justin Fields should be our quarterback. You know what I mean? Like I think we messed up last year from the dribble when we brung in Cliff Kingsbury and then we brung in Arthur Smith. If you knew you was gonna have Russell Wilson and Justin Fields as your quarterback, you see what he doing with the RPO with Daniels. Cliff Kingsbury should have been our offensive coordinator. And then we'll be talking totally different right now because he'll be with Justin Fields right now. You know what I mean? Like, and then last year, why Russell was struggling, they should have brought Fields back in to get. That's why he left us because he feel he didn't get a chance at the end of the season when we were struggling. We lost. We had a good record. We lost 6 straight, bro. We lost 6 straight. You know what I mean? Like, put Justin Fields back in. You know what I mean? Let him rock out. You know what I mean? Like, it will at least make him think, oh, they got faith in me. You know what I mean? So I don't think the Rodgers thing should happen. But right now, Rodgers really can't move because our line, he need one of them old cowboy lines now. You know what I mean? Like, because we can't protect him like that. He need one of them kind of lines. Because every time he look back, somebody in his face, and he got to throw that thing.
Do you like the fact that Kenneth Gainwell is getting a lot of snaps at running back, or do you
Yeah,
think Warren? It should be Warren.
well, Gainwell, you know what I mean. Warren good in spurts. I don't think Warren is a every down back. You know what I mean? Like, see, Gainwell have some experience of being that, but neither one of them I don't think is every down backs. We drafted the boy from Iowa since he fumbled last week. Well, he ain't go get the ball in the end zone, so they put him in the doghouse. You know what I mean? He wasn't even active for this game. We had Trey Sermon back there, but I like Gainwell right there. Gainwell can catch. We don't run enough screens or nothing for him right now, so I like Gainwell.
Yeah, y'all got that ball in Aaron Rodgers' hand too much.
Yeah, for sure.
You got any thoughts on the Steelers Patriots game, Zay?
Old school game, defense for real. Two cerebral defensive coaches, it was an old school football game. That's really what I got from it. Um, the Steelers though, the Steelers they got some. I don't know something about the Steelers, bro. They know how to win games, bro. They just know how to come out on top. I know Poe said they lost 6 in a row last year, but they still had a 500 record. What was y'all 9-8 last year?
Yeah,
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So it's like teams like that that's really less experienced. They not that's not gonna be the type of team that's gonna beat the Steelers.
Yeah, I can dig it. Let's move on to the next game. Ooh, Packers 10, Browns 13. Uh, man, I suppose when your team play defense like the Browns do, you got a chance in a lot of games. The Packers came into this game with a lot of hype. A lot of people were starting to call them Super Bowl favorites, and they lose by a field goal. What was y'all thoughts on this one?
Yeah,
I'm ready to
go
go
ahead.
ahead, Paul.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of this game. Brown. Actually, I seen the Browns coach really outcoach somebody. You know what I mean? He really outcoached somebody. You know what I mean? He put he was putting his players in position to make plays. That's exactly what he did. That one play, Love threw that interception. He didn't even see the linebacker. The linebacker, he scooted over right in that slant, right in that empty spot where the slant supposed to go. He didn't even see him. Love ain't even seen him. And then told you special teams, man. Special teams, the
Yeah.
big difference, man, in the NFL. Well, in football, period. But in the NFL, special teams did their thing this whole weekend. All these blocks they had the whole weekend, special teams was doing their thing. But Browns got the win. I feel sorry for Cowboys next week because they got the pack.
Yeah. Miles Garrett is a dog. You know what I mean? I just seen him changing the game for the Browns. I mean, Micah Parsons is a dog too. Don't get it twisted. That's why the score is low. But both of these teams, I don't think nobody thought the Browns was gonna beat the Packers this week. I mean, I know I didn't at least. But I low key want the Browns to go ahead and move to Gabriel. Like, go ahead and put Gabriel on. Let's see what he could do. And then that just made me feel like we're an inch closer to Shador anyway. You know what I mean? Let's see what Gabriel can do though, because one thing about slow mo Joe Flacco is, yeah, we know he still got a nice little cannon on his arm, but he can't move a lick. Hey,
Yeah,
you think Aaron Rodgers can't move? He can't move at all.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. They got to get rid of him, man. That defense is stout though. That defense is nice.
yeah. Defense crazy.
Yeah, for sure, fellas. Let's move on to the next game. Ah,
Yeah.
Jets 27, Buccaneers 29. Some takeaways I got from this game. Mike Evans leaving with the hamstring. How long is he going to be out? Bucky Irvin, who I was real confident in having a monster game against this Jets defense, had 25 carries, only came up with 66 yards. Zay, what's up with that, man?
Hey, he made plays when he had to. And really, honestly, I mean, the numbers don't look good when you look at the box score, but really it was low key more. I felt like it was more of Rashard White's game than Bucky. I thought we should have gave Rashard the ball a little more.
But 25. If you would have told me before Sunday that Bucky Irvin would have 25 carries against the Jets, I would have thought at least 120, a buck 20, a buck 30.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it don't work out that way. We was setting up. We was keeping the defense honest with the run. We wasn't really getting off too much with the run, but we still had to run the ball to keep them honest. You know what I'm saying? That's how we was getting them big gashes in the passing game. So because they ain't know they was still trying to stop the run. We ran the ball damn near 35 times in the game, I think.
Yeah.
So we ran the ball more than we threw the ball.
Jets defense ain't that bad though. You know what I
Nah, they
mean?
not.
Yeah, just and then they had Sauce ain't play, right? He was out, wasn't he?
Nah, he was getting torched.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Ibuka and Mike Evans was
Yeah,
torching him.
yeah, see. Yeah,
Yeah,
Booker
that's
Booker gonna be that deal, man. I like him. You could tell he's studying how to be a receiver. Some
oh
people
yeah.
just get in there and they quit studying and how to be a receiver because he could play the slot. And then when your boy got hurt, they moved him outside. You know what I mean? So I like what y'all got right there. But the Jets, man, they ain't. They ain't that bad, man. They got a nice head coach. They're gonna be decent, man. They gonna
Man,
be.
listen, we tried to get that game away though, man. We tried to give it
It
away.
was
Them
over.
special, yeah, them
Yeah,
special teams, man. Like you said, them special teams almost killed us though. We got to clean that up. We play the Eagles. The Eagles just blocked 2 kicks. We give up 2 field goal blocks next week. We gonna lose.
so y'all think Mike Evans is gonna miss any time with the hamstring? Have y'all heard anything on that?
He wasn't
Yeah,
walking right.
he for sure missing time. He definitely ain't playing this week,
Yeah,
and the jury is out for the next 2 weeks after that. For real, really,
yeah,
honestly, I think we need to sit him though. Let him get all the way healthy. This hamstring been bothering him since last year, bruh. He almost didn't get his 1,000 yards because of this hamstring injury last year.
yeah. He wasn't
No
walking right
facts.
either.
Yeah,
Definitely
Hey,
wasn't.
and you know what? I'm sick of the NFL, man. Tyrod Taylor should be starting somewhere.
He
maybe.
probably a good number 2, man. Like I don't know. Tyrod had his chances, man. He definitely
Man,
had chances in the NFL.
Man, I'm seeing Sam Darnold's what's your boy Daniel Jones is get 4th and 5th chances, man. I'm telling you, man. If you put the right pieces around Tyrod, I think he can make some things. I don't think he the 30th best quarterback I think he could be the 20th best quarterback in the NFL. I ain't saying
Uh,
he gonna be something that's gonna be game changing or you know what I mean,
just
but
solid.
yeah,
But
just solid.
y'all remember when the Chargers got him up out of there? The team doctor broke his rib so Herbert can start. I
That's
know y'all
crazy.
remember that.
Yeah.
Crazy work. Let's move on to the next game, fellas. Broncos 20, Chargers 23.
Good
Uh
game. Good game.
yeah, absolutely, man. Are the Chargers going to win the West? Do y'all think it's only a matter of time before RJ Harvey takes over Dobbins starting running back role?
Man, I be fleecing people. I'm Dr. Jerry Buss, man. I got rid of Dobbins for week 1, man. Everybody was looking at me crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But Dobbins played. He didn't play bad. You know what I mean? He
No,
didn't
no.
play
I'm the thing with Dobbins is we know he's a really good back when he's healthy. The
bad. Yeah.
problem is, man, it's every year he gets hurt. That's why I
Yeah.
asked about the rookie. But
Yeah.
go ahead, Poe.
Yeah, man. It was a good game. Hey, man, get well, Najee. Najee spent all this time with the Steelers, never been injured like that. Now, uh, 3 games in, he had something wrong with his eye. Now he got Achilles. Man, get well, Najee. You shouldn't have left the black and gold, but you be all right. Um, Herbert, man, he a changed man with Hardball down there, man.
Yeah.
Hardball letting him throw that rock, man. He got a strong arm, and he
Oh yeah.
relying on his receivers. It ain't only his arm. He got a touch. Broncos got a heck of a D. I thought they had Surtain toast on a couple posters. Posters right
Hmm.
there. He made up. He made up on the play. So
Yeah.
Broncos and Chargers will be all right, but this is gonna be a dogfight. Hey, Kansas City better. Hey, they on notice, man. Kansas City is on notice.
For sure. What you got, Zay? I think he stepped out. Yeah, man, that AFC between Denver and the Chargers is going to be interesting. I don't know if the Chiefs can get there. The Chiefs can't run. All of a sudden, Andy Reid and the Chiefs can't run the ball no more. I think that's a big part of that offense that's missing is that running game, man. Because I think their passing game would be fine, especially when Rice get back from suspension. But like you said, Herbert can sling that ball. And Omarion Hampton, the rookie at running back, is looking really nice, especially last game. So we'll see what happens. Got any more thoughts on that game?
No.
Let me see.
What's the name?
Saints, yeah, there we go. Saints, Seahawks. Uh, old fashioned beating, man. I don't think the Saints. Uh, they don't have much. They got Chris Olave and Kamara. New head coach. The Seahawks, man, that defense played really well, man. They special teams. Kenneth Walker ran the ball well. What's your thoughts on this game, if you have any?
This like an old-fashioned beatdown. I told y'all before in this chat and on live. I don't like Spencer Rattler, man. I don't like that dude, man. Ever since I seen him on quarterback one, you know what I mean, causing temper tantrums, man. I don't like him, and he playing like the same way. They should have drafted Shador, but they drafted the dude. He got in. He didn't look good. So Kellen Moore supposed to be offensive guru, you know what I mean, and a quarterback guy because he had Hurts last year, but Saints don't look good at all. But that defense, Seahawks defense, they looked good.
Jackson Smith and Jigba had 5 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown. He's been playing really well to start the season. Let me ask you this, man. Do you think Smith and Jigba is the best current Ohio State wide receiver in the NFL?
I would say so.
Better than Wilson? Better than Harrison?
Wilson and Garrett. Garrett and McLaurin. Yeah, I would say so. And he mainly plays slot too. You know what I mean? Like he's not on the outside receiver. So yeah, I would definitely say that.
Yeah, man. You can't argue with that, man. Cowboys 14, Bears 31. Listen, I thought coming into Sunday that the score would be reversed. I thought the Cowboys were going to do this to the Bears. First off, Poe, the Cowboys did one of the dumbest thing I've saw probably since the Seahawks didn't give Marshawn Lynch the ball at the 1 yard line in the Super Bowl years ago.
Yeah.
Bro, they lined CeeDee Lamb up at running back. Hand him the ball. And now he's out 3 to 4 weeks, man. I said, if that wasn't one of the dumbest play calls I ever seen in my life, what was your thoughts on this, man?
Man, I thought he was gonna be a decoy. You know what I mean? I thought they were gonna fake the pitch or something and go deep to Pickens. But they actually handed that guy. Man, you see how quick they was on him, man? As soon as they found out, man, they was on him so quick. I was like, man, that was dumb. I ain't like that. Bad coaching. But Caleb Williams looked like the #1 pick. He looked just like the #1 pick, man. I don't know if it's Dallas's defense. They ain't getting no pass rush or whatever. But he looked like the #1 pick. He was scrambling, making plays with his feet, throwing that rock, he's spinning that ball. Bears look totally different than when I seen them a week ago. So I don't know, people won't notice, but okay, let's go, Bears. I'm with Caleb. I like Caleb.
Yeah, him and Rome Odunze really look like the real deal at wide receiver also. I don't know if it was just the Cowboys, but he's been looking good all year. But yeah, man, I was impressed with Caleb. I was impressed with Odunze. And like I said before the game, I thought the score would be reversed, but the Bears, that's a big win for them, and we'll see if they can be contenders in that NFC North. Let's go to the next game. I think we got some more games on here.
Right here, yeah, we get to these last two because the game is already on.
All right, cool.
See.
Cardinals.
Yeah,
Cardinals 15, 49ers 16. What you got?
Man, they lost this game. The Cardinals lost this game. And then, like we was talking about the Ohio State receivers, Marvin Harrison Jr. dropping all them balls, man. Like, and they wondering why dude don't throw on the ball because they said he too short, whatever. Like, no, he was dropping a lot of passes. That's why he go to McBride again. And then shout out to Connor, man. Connor get hurt again. Former Steeler running back too. He get hurt again. And Shanahan's team, man. I don't care who quarterbacking. I don't think they look good, man. I don't think they look good. Even their defense don't look good.
Yeah, I
So
believe. I don't know what it is about that field in San Francisco, but they just lost Nick Bosa for the year, I believe. Everybody in San Fran gets hurt. I don't understand that, but Christian McCaffrey, as long as he can stay healthy, I think they're gonna roll back to the playoffs and make another playoff appearance. But they got to keep McCaffrey healthy. They got to get Kittle back, and those receivers that are down, they got to get those guys back too. I don't know what that pass rush is going to be with Bosa being out, so we'll see. But let's go to the next game.
yeah, where's it at? Okay.
Chiefs Giants. Chiefs 22, Giants 9. Like I said earlier, the Chiefs can't run the ball. Uh, the Giants probably need to make a quarterback switch. And Cam Scatterbo looks like he did in college that game. I mean, that dude runs violent. I
Yeah,
really like Scatterbo, man. What was your thoughts on this game?
yeah. I like Scatterboo too. But it's time to put Jackson Dart in, man.
Yeah,
Your boy he just throwing it up. You know what I mean? Neighbors wide open. He underthrown him. You know what I mean? Like it's time for them put Jackson in the fire, but I don't know if they're gonna do that because they kept their head coach. They should have rid of the head coach last year if they knew they was gonna pick a brand new quarterback. You know what I mean?
Dayball. Yeah,
Yeah. So they can come in together. So that can be his quarterback. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
he got Jameis Winston and he got Russell Wilson. So
yeah,
I ain't like that. But the Chiefs missing a lot, man. They just look like they ain't no all cylinders. You know what
yeah.
I mean? But this is a game that they should won. Get in the win column. So hopefully they can do something.
All right, man. Before we get out of here, let me get your prediction for tonight's game. You got the Lions and the Ravens. Who you got in this game?
I'm going for the Lions, man. Ravens in my division, man. They need to lose.
Okay, I respect it. I respect it. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be honest. I think the Lions gonna get slaughtered tonight, man. I do. I just do, man. I think King Henry is pissed. I think Lamar Jackson is having another MVP type season this early in the season. But we'll see what happens, man. Detroit does have a squad. Like, share, subscribe, comment, ring that bell. We was in the building. Now we out. Peace.
Peace.